Hey everybody, good afternoon. This is Sonia Doswell with Solmanad. We are here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa today. It is July 2012. We are here to cover President Obama, who's coming here to Kirkwood Community College here at Johnson Hall to share a few words with the community. So we have a few thoughts that some folks have shared with us and what people are anticipating he might discuss today. First of all, this is a grassroots event, and so we know that there's a grassroots movement that has taken place here in the United States to back his campaign. And a couple emails that are hot on the press today are talking about Romney's secret tax plan. Does he really have a secret tax plan? And if so, is it to increase the taxes for the middle class and lowering it for the wealthy? What are Obama's plans? I'm sure he'll discuss that today. We do realize that Romney is and will continue to outraise Obama in fundraising throughout this campaign. But again, going back to the grassroots concept, President Obama and his staff are using the concept of contacting as many people as they can through a grassroots system and simply asking for a minimum donation of $4 per person. They're just asking everybody to do something, everybody to do their part to help to raise enough funds to keep this campaign going strong. Then, of course, is the hot subject of Obamacare. Obamacare, is it really Obamacare? These concepts have come up years ago, which has come up with other administrations in years past, but of course they're labeling it Obamacare. And is this a matter of the government completely taking over, or is this simply a matter of making medical insurance available to each and every American? Well, tune in and we'll see what happens. President Obama will take the stage here just over my right shoulder within the hour. Right now we're listening to a local band who's entertaining the folks. You can see everybody from the community has come out. They're happy, they're festive. It's a vibrant vibe here today, and I don't think that the folks will be disappointed. So let's see what he brings up today. I'm sure he'll also talk about the balanced deficit redemption plan, and we'll tune in and see what's happening next. Thanks. Hey y'all, this is Sonia Doswell with Solmanad. We're covering the Obama event here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. It's July of 2012 and the campaign is in full swing. What a thrill and an honor it is to be part of the media team here for Solmanad. We have Chris and David in the house. Hey guys, thanks for joining us here on the Solmanad team today. We have CNN, NBC, CBS, ABC all up here on the platform with us, in addition to all of the local affiliates. As you can see over my right shoulder, the house is filling up. All the locals are coming out from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. David, why don't we pan over here and take a look at some of the folks that are coming to participate, those who have been selected to sit there up on the riser in the stands just behind President Barack Obama. What a privilege. Such an exciting event. You know, David, just yesterday I was talking to my 91-year-old grandmother, and she reminded me that she saw him speak even prior to his speech there in the election in 2004. And then when she saw him, she had told us, she said, if that young man were to ever run for president, I would vote for him. She said, I voted for him in 2008. I will vote for him again this year. And Sonia, if you get an opportunity to speak with him, I want you to tell him something special for me. I said, yes, Grandma, what is it? You tell him that I love him. Just like a grandmother, isn't it? So sweet. So if I get that opportunity, or President Barack Obama, if you happen to be watching this today, Grandma Phyllis Cahoon in Seattle, Washington, who just turned 91 on Monday, sends her love, her greetings, and says that she loves you, and also that she is praying for you daily. Well, let's go ahead and, David, pan over here over my left shoulder. We have some more stands over this direction that are almost filled at this time. I know the line was going around the block, multiple blocks actually, with all the folks waiting to get in. Now here on the ground, this standing area, the standing room only area that's right down here just behind me off the platform, you do have to have tickets to get into this space. They're in very close proximity, with President Barack Obama, so I'm sure that those folks will just feel privileged to be there and to get the great shots. And of course he'll walk through the crowd and he'll work the ropes and say hi to some of the folks and shake hands and share a hug or two or receive a hug or two. And it's always exciting to see. So, well, this is Sonia Doswell with Solmanad, and we're just going to pause for right now. We'll come in and check it out in a little bit and see how things have transpired. Thanks. Ciao. Obama is just now making his entrance here in Cedar Rapids, Iowa, at Kirkwood Community College. Let's take a look.
And here in Iowa, It seems like it's always campaign season. You guys can't get away from it. And I know that it is not always pretty to watch. There is more money flooding the system than ever before. There's more negative ads. There's more cynicism. But it's got, and because of that, you start feeling a little nostalgic. You start thinking about some of your first campaigns. I think about all the places I used to travel in Illinois. And the first race I ran as a state senator, Michelle and I had to Xerox or go to Kinko's and copy our little flyers. We didn't have a TV budget back then.
So there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You've just heard from President Barack Obama here in Cedar Rapids at Kirkwood Community College. And just to summarize a little bit of what he was talking about today that made the crowd go wild. America's a place where you can make it if you try. If you're willing to put in some sweat and tears, that effort should pay off. He talked about vacationing with his grandmother as a young boy and taking the Greyhound bus from town to town and city to city, sometimes taking the train and staying in Howard Johnson's, from one Howard Johnson to the next. He said even a little tiny baby pool was happy with it, even a little tiny swimming pool he was happy with, or even to just get a small soda. The point being, the opportunity for families to spend quality time together. That's something that's been lost, and he wants us to be able to hold on to that, and he wants families to continue to be able to spend time together. The financial crisis that we've gone through as a nation has not changed who we are, he reminded the crowd. He said we still want to reclaim the basic benefits that so many Americans have lost. That's what this campaign is all about, he said. He said this election will determine our financial situation for this next decade. He said our economy grows from the middle out, not from the top down. You know, he used Detroit as an example, and Detroit is has a special place in my heart. I resided there temporarily in 1989 and 1990 as a young flight attendant years ago, and I have many, many dear friends that are in the area, and I watched as that city almost fell apart, and I watched as so many were ready and willing to turn their backs on that city. But President Obama was here today to remind us that he did not turn his back on the hardworking people of Detroit, Michigan. He used the automotive industry as an example, and he said that he will continue to fight for the hardworking Americans. He talked about generational responsibility and generational lessons passed down from generation to generation. So I hope you enjoyed this coverage here of President Obama in Cedar Rapids. This is Sonia Doswell reporting for Solmanad in Cedar Rapids at Kirkwood Community College. You be blessed in whatever you put your hands to do. Until next time, ciao.